Okay, let's start level 2, working upper back. And I think we're all mute, you guys. All right. So sitting up on your bolster, or a couple blankets. Your legs out in a V. And let's take the left leg in first. We'll roll that knee out and push the foot underneath the knee, just above the knee towards the hip. And then the other leg in. So that front ankle is just slightly behind the knee. Just slightly. It's almost parallel to the front edge. And then walk your feet a little further underneath your knees. And flex your feet so the pinky edge side of the foot is cutting down. So this is swastikasana. It's an actual cross at the center of the shin bones. And then you observe, is there a tightness in my groins, the hip area? If it's okay, the compactness feels okay, you stay. Otherwise, if there's a tightness in the inner groin area, you can spread your knees a little further away from each other till that maybe hardness or stiffness goes away. And then use your hands on the knees to roll the dorsal spine in towards your chest. Take the abdomen back and then slide your hands back so you're spreading the collarbones and join your palms. And close your eyes top to bottom. Relax the eyelids, connecting in with your breath. Soften the throat. And we'll begin. Take a smoother inhalation. Yogena chittasya padena vacham malam sharyasya javai jakena yopa karotam pravadam muninam patanjalim pranjaliramatosmi Abahu Purushakaram Shankachakra Siddharinam Sahasra Shirasam Shretam Pranamami Patanjalim Harihi Exhale, release your head down, shoulders back. Release your hands to your thighs. Lift your head and open your eyes. Okay, let's start in Adho Mukha Virasana with 2 blocks for your hands with your arms out extended. Take in any other support you might need. If you have a knee issue, put a blanket behind your knees. The palms will be on the bricks, knees separated, Keep your head off the floor initially, so the ears are in line with the biceps. And then use a few breaths to let your upper back, shoulder blade area descend towards the chest. Yeah. And then if your forehead's not too far away from the floor, you could set your head onto the floor. The skin, let it be depressed down towards your nose on the forehead. And then spread the inner deltoids away from your neck. Biceps roll up towards the ceiling. And if you found that by dropping the head, you might find that you lost that ability to descend in the dorsal spine area, thoracic spine. If that's the case, lift your head again slightly so that your upper back can descend. So you can find the dance between dropping the head, that makes that upper back protrude upward. So can you drop the head while keeping the dorsal in? Okay, then inhale, come up. We'll go to Adho Mukha Svanasana. You don't need the bricks. Start with bent knees, heels up, so that you get that extension from the wrist to the outer hips, lifting the outer hips maximally, hip sockets lifting up. And then don't straighten the legs yet. Keep the knees bent, heels up, and then lift your hip sockets high. Come on, outer hips up, up. And now as you exhale, like you found in child's pose, can that dorsal spine go in? Yes, good. Let the chest go towards the thighs. Upper arms rotating outward. Now all of you have a nice back shape. Connie, upper back in a little more if you can. Exhale, let that area go in there, better. And then go for straightening the knees with the heels up. Lift the outer hips as high as you can. And observe your back shape as you take your heels down. Does your upper back poke out? Keep it in.
Yeah, that's what I did. Honey,
Yes.
can he come Friday, Saturday morning?
Okay.
8:30.
Okay, walk your hands back to your feet, separate your feet as wide as the mat.
Okay, so, yeah. Okay.
Sorry, okay, and then straighten the knees, outer heels down. Sorry, my husband's asking me questions. We had our smoke alarm go off at the middle of the night, and so we had to try to disable it, and we have someone helping with that right now. Okay, spread the buttock bones away from each other. Press the inner knees away from each other. Cut the outer shins in. And then exhale, descend your torso down. Elongate the sides of the waist. So find out do I just drop my head or can I get elongation in the side body? So even if you have to do it a couple times to extend the sides of the waist forward, and then can you keep that length in the side waist as you go down? Can you keep the knees straight? if I was there, I'd put a block behind your knees, height ways up and down, and you would press the backs of your knees into that brick to open out the backs of the knees. Okay. And then hands to the hips, inhale, come on up to stand. And we're actually going to lie down on our backs for Supta Padangustasana. So you can take your mat to the wall, thin edge of the mat to the wall, and have a strap. You'll sandwich your heels to the wall, heels and butt bones to the wall. So have room to your sides because we're taking the legs to the side as well. Laying on your back, heels to the wall, strap nearby, and then go for hips closer to the wall. And as you as you straighten your knees, your buttocks gets dragged down towards the heels. And then once you're there, shoulder blades down your back, and cut the pinky edge finger of the side down next to your hips like you're standing in Tadasana. Your palms face your outer thighs, and press the outer shoulders down. So to get those outer shoulders down, you have to move the shoulder blade down your back. So there's a bit of a lift in the upper back. The dorsal spine is off or light on the mat here. Yes. Okay, bring your right knee into your chest and hug that knee. Interlock your fingers around the shin, in the middle of the shin. Take your hands down a little lower in the middle shin. And then pull in tight so the leg bones are very close to each other. And then pull down with the hands and then up towards your head side. Though the skin is moving, the shin bone is moving up towards the knee. As you roll the outer right hip away from the right waist. So the shin bone down and up towards the head, and you are moving that outer right hip away. If you need to use your right hand to push that outer right hip away, you can. And then as you exhale, let the abdomen just above the pubic plate descend. So the pubic plate is lifted on that right side especially, and the abdomen is hollowing. The left leg from the pelvic cavity on the left side of the pubic plate, that whole left inner side of the left leg, starting in the pelvic cavity, elongating to the left inner heel. So go ahead, stretch that left leg. All right, go ahead and get your strap. Let's put the strap over the heel. Take the leg perpendicular to the floor. And bend your arms enough so the backs of your arms are on the floor. Shoulder blades down, outer shoulders down. The chest is still nicely lifted. Straighten the right knee. You can see it now. So if there was a brick there, could you press the back of your knee into that brick? And move your outer right foot in line with your outer right hip. And then see that that strap is truly on the heel bone, and pull down so that femur goes deep into the hip socket and the leg is perpendicular. So back out a little bit, Rachel, with your right leg. It's too close to your head side. And now straighten the knee. Push the outer right hip away, and you need to get that strap over the heel bone more. Not on the arch. That's it. And pull down. Okay. Now shimmy that strap over the ball mound of your right foot. You'll keep the leg in the same position, perpendicular. And reach up from the right buttock bone to the right heel. And pull down onto the strap so the ball mound is being is descending down, open the toes. See that your right foot is parallel to the ceiling. Well, some of you might need to pull more with your right hand. Yeah. Okay, grab both straps with your right hand now, about halfway up, yes. Left arm out to the side, palm up. Press the left thigh down and lead with the outer right heel to take the right leg straight out to the side in line with your hip. Not higher, not lower. Right knee straight. The strap is still over the ball mound of your foot, not the arch. Outer edge of your right foot parallel to the floor. So look at your foot. Can you look there? Better? Yeah. Oh, I've given the instruction before. It's a nice instruction here to let the skin on the pubis spread from the center of the pubis to the sides with your exhalation. You feel that whole pelvic cavity widening, softening. Right and left side of the pelvic is equally down. Left side is not higher than the right. If you need to use your left hand to push down on that left pelvic bone. And again, the left leg, the straight leg, can you extend it from in the pelvic cavity through that inner leg to the heel? Move the right buttock bone towards its own skin, towards the wall. And then roll the skin of your left inner knee down. And then inhale, bring the right leg back up. And you're going to bend that knee back into your chest like we began. We're going to do a Padmasana leg here. So hold that leg tight. Yes. And then with your left hand, grab the outer edge of your right foot. Left hand, outer edge, and place the outer edge of the left foot on the root of your left thigh. Yes. And rotate that leg so that the knee goes forward and down, forward towards the wall and down. So when you hang on to that right foot, your left hand goes under, or actually under the foot, so it's on top of the foot, there you go, and the fingers face the sole of the foot. Rotate that right foot with your left hand so it is parallel to your ceiling. Keep rolling it. So Rachel, grab more. So your left fingers grab onto that big toe mound and pull it back. So the sole of your right foot faces the ceiling. It opens the groin. So exhale, press that right inner knee down. And now did the right side of your abdomen poke up? Can you exhale, let that right side of the pelvic cavity, lower abdomen, descend towards the floor as that right knee lengthens away and down, towards the wall and down. Okay, to take that leg up, let your right knee go off to the right side somewhat, so the foot comes off your thigh to the right, right knee to the right, and then bring your right knee back up into your chest. Yes, hug it in tight. And then extend that leg out straight. Readjust your hips. Scoot your buttock in, slide back out, and let's prepare for the other side. So, left knee into the chest. Interlock the hands. Pull that knee in tight. The hands are scrubbing that skin, shin bone upward towards the knee as that outer left hip moves away from the left waist. You can soften your left foot. No need to flex, no need to just let it relax. But push the right thigh. So from inside the pelvic cavity on the right side of the pubic plate, can you extend from there to that right inner heel? So that's long. Shoulders down. Chest is well lifted and spreading. Throat soft. Roll the right inner knee down. And then find your strap and let's take it over the heel bone and take that leg straight up. Perpendicular, the left leg perpendicular to the floor. Yes. Slide your arms down so the backs of your arms and elbows are on the floor. We do it differently for different intentions. Roll the outer shoulders down so the dorsal spine is elevated or light. And then straighten your left knee. You can see, is my left leg straight? Can I firm that left kneecap more? Open the back of the knee. See your outer left foot in line with your outer left hip, and then a nice pull down on that heel to get that femur deep into the hip socket. Very nice for the hip. Roll the outer left hip away. You can do it muscularly. Shimmy the belt over the ball mound of the foot. Keep the leg right where it is. And then a nice pull down as you extend the top of your left calf muscle, just the top of the calf muscle, just above the knee. Since you're upside down, now it's above the knee. Lengthen from there to the heel. Pull down with your hands. Spread your toes. Move the root of the thigh away from the abdomen, left leg, and from the right leg, from inside the pelvic cavity. Extend to that right inner heel, the bottom leg. Shoulders down, away from the neck, throat soft. The shoulder blades are flat on the floor. And then grab both straps with your left hand about halfway up. Press the right thigh down, exhale, left leg to the side, leading with the outer left heel. You can extend your right arm to the right. Yes. Outer left foot parallel to the floor, so check. So that if I was there, I would grab the top of your left thigh and roll it right at the root of the thigh so that the skin on the outer thigh is going away from your left elbow. Does that make sense? Push that left buttock bone to touch the skin of the left buttock. The left elbow can be on the floor so that you can balance there better. And Kathy, there's a big gap between the back of your right thigh. Can you push that right pelvic bone down? You're tilting a lot to the left. So if I was there, I'd take both hands, put all my weight on that left thigh to push it down. Have your right foot flat on the wall, my dear. Yeah, even the ball of the foot, yes. And if you had a 50-pound plate weight, you could put it on that right thigh. Or a big dog. So from inside the right side of the pubic plate in that pelvic cavity, from there, extend to the right heel, the bottom leg. Okay. Roll the skin of your right knee down. Inhale, bring the left leg back up. And hug the knee into the chest again. You remove the strap, nice and tight. So when we go for Padmasana, the leg bones have to be close to each other like this. The shin bone, the femur bone, they're tight. And then reach around with your right hand, grab the outside edge of your left foot from underneath, Connie, that's it. And then place the outer edge of that foot onto the top of the right thigh. And then extend your knee away from you and down. As you rotate the sole of that foot, manipulate that left foot to face up. So still the leg bones are tight together, yes? Calf, hamstring touching. If you have a knee issue, you could put something behind the knee. Give it a little space. So as you're hanging on with your right hand, use your left hand, find that left frontal hip bone and hoist it up towards your abdomen. Use your fingers, dig into that bone and lift it up like you're pulling up your pants on that left frontal hip bone as you press that left knee down. You feel that it's the ASIS, the frontal hip bone. Grab it with the fingers and lift it up. It's the front of the iliac crest, the hips. Lift that as you're making space between the top of the left femur bone and that bony part of the hip. More space. They're not crashing in towards each other. Okay, to come out, slide your left knee to the left so your foot comes off of your thighs, better for the knee this way. And then roll the knee up and hug it in towards the chest, just like we did. Yes. And then you can take both legs out straight. Okay. I'm going to take the right leg into Padmasana again. Get it at the root of the thigh, if possible. Of course, if there's knee issues, any pain in the knee, you do not force it. This is a hip stretch. Bend your left leg, set your left foot flat on the floor. Yes. And now, holding on to the right foot with your left hand, that right knee, can you push it away from your waist towards the wall? Exhale, push it away. So that right knee with the left leg flat to the floor moves, goes behind the left knee. Push it away, push it away, push it away. And now pick up the left foot, interlock your hands around your left shin, keeping your right foot where it is. Good. Keep moving your right knee away towards the wall. And now some of you can take your left foot on top of your right thigh for Padmasana. If it doesn't make it, take it behind so the heel touches the right buttock bone. Yes, good. And then hang on to the feet. Both hands grab onto the toes, the feet, and you're slowly going to extend your legs forward and down. Matsyasana. That's it, Kathy. Hang on to the foot, even with the right hand if it's on your buttock. And then let go with your hands, stretch your arms overhead, palms up. Stretch with your arms. Firm the buttocks, press the inner knees down little by little. If you had your hands on that frontal hip bones, can you lift up those with exhale? Let the pubic plate lift up towards the navel as you press the inner knees. Okay, release your arms down. And you're going to release the legs here. So the top leg is your left leg. Let that left knee go off to the left. So you release that leg. Right knee off to the right. And then you can bring both knees up towards the ceiling. Feet flat, knees to the ceiling. Just be there. And then extend both legs out straight. Left side, left knee into the chest, hug it in tight. Leg bones nice and compact inward. Reach around with your right hand, grab the outside edge of the left foot, place it Padmasana. Ideally on the root of the thigh, a little above, rolling that foot. Manipulate the foot to face upward. The knee, remember, you have to think it lengthens far away from the abdomen, forward, away, go forward and down. And then holding on to your left foot, bend your right knee, right foot flat to the floor, and push that left inner knee away. You can do it a few times. If you need to rub with your left hand, no, just keeping the right foot flat for now, Connie, and then push the left knee away. You can use your left hand to educate it, pressing from the inner groin to the inner knee. So that's what's lengthening away, inner groin to the inner knee. That's it. There's some pliability there. Okay, and then let's take the right foot off the floor, interlock your hands around that shin. The shin moves towards the knee where your hands are. And then exhale, still move the left knee away from you. The right knee comes closer to you, towards your chest. The left knee moves away. And then let's see if you can take that right foot over the left thigh, shin to come on top for Padmasana. If not, the heel goes to the left buttock. And you reach around and hold onto that foot either way. Hang on to the toes. Okay, don't go down. Don't go forward with the legs yet. I want you to try to lengthen your buttocks away here. And you know how we do the adjustment? Move the top buttocks away. Yes, do that. And then grab back onto your foot, your feet, both of them. And then exhale. Let the knees go forward and down. Say, Connie. Now, of course, if it feels really tight there, you could put a support underneath your knees. But I also find, or you could be close enough that the knees are at the wall, but better not to be on a mat because as the knees lower, your body moves away from the wall. But I find that as you're here, things happen. The knees start to go lower. So sometimes we think we can't, but actually we can. Pubic plate lifted up towards the navel. Extend the inner groin to the knee. And then extend your arms overhead, palms up. And as you exhale, can you get more of the lower abdomen down? It's normal for it to puff upward here, but you made that adjustment, top buttock away. So can you get more of the lower back area down? It's okay that it's up. That's a natural curve. That's fine, but not to overly do. Okay. And then release your arms back down. And let's release the legs here. So move your your top leg off to the side, your right leg, yes. And then the left, and bring both knees up to this towards the ceiling and extend your legs. Okay. Roll to your side. Come on up to stand. Okay. And we're going to do Gomukhasana arms. So standing in Tadasana, you can have your feet slightly apart. And take your left hand up your back. So your left hand is more onto the right shoulder blade. Pull with that, take your hand, pull the elbow closer to the ribs, push the outer wrist up, and then right arm up. Reach it up as high as you can, release the arm and grab your fingers. Or we'll see what you have here. Try to get all the fingers. Have your feet apart. Bend the knees slightly, roll the tops of the thighs in as you straighten the legs, lift up the pubic plate. From that right armpit, stretch up to your right elbow. Roll the tricep in towards your nose. And now the back of your left hand is on the dorsal spine. So move that dorsal spine in, away from the back of your hand, in. Chest is lifting, but did the buttock fly back? Take the top buttock down. Inhale, lift up, stretch up from the abdomen to the right elbow. With the exhalation, roll the left shoulder back. Find your breath, how it works with this pose. The inhalation, what does it do? The exhalation, the activity always happens on the exhalation, so you can find some rotation in that left shoulder. Pull the elbows away from each other. And then release, take your right arm straight up, left arm down, forward, and up. Roll the tops of the thighs in, pubic plate up. Shoulder blades press into the back. Does it feel different now, each shoulder blade? And then exhale the arms down. We'll do the other side. Left arm, right arm up the back, so more on the back of the hand, more onto the left shoulder blade. Stretch the left arm up. So you can feel that shoulder blade moves. Now that the back of your right hand is on that shoulder blade, I want you to lift that left shoulder blade. You can feel it move, right? Lift it. The shoulder blade up and then release the palm back. Roll the tops of the thighs in, pubic plate up, left armpit. So you have to press that left shoulder blade in to open up the left armpit. And then lengthen up to that elbow tip, so that upper arm is going back. If you look from the side, my elbow is back. Yeah. As it goes back, You have to roll that tricep in. Okay, so I'm not throwing it back so that arm wings out to the side like that, but more that it rolls in. Yes? Yeah, that's it, David. Good. Pubic plate up. Tops of the thighs rolling in. Pull the elbows away from each other. Inhale, fill the chest cavity as the dorsal spine is pinned in. Exhale that activity in the right shoulder, rolling back. So can you feel the separation between the legs and the torso? By rolling the tops of the thighs in, pubic plate up, and then release. I'll take the left arm up and right arm forward and up. Yes, we all feel that. Okay. Oh, release the arms. You can roll the shoulders, loosen the arms, fly like a bird, palms face down. Connie's jumping while she's doing that. You can do that too. Loosen the arms. Loosen, 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 and fly them up your back. Paschimottanasana, Namaskarasana. And then you're going to release and do it again. Fly, 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 and throw them up your back. Palms together. Turn around so I can see, please. Good. Climb your pinky. Do it again. Flap your arms. Throw your arms up. Get them higher up your back. Honami's doing different kinds of arm movements. I think she's got an elephant thing going on. Okay, turn around. Now the pinky fingers are in your dorsal. Okay. Shoulder heads, they have a tendency to come forward here. So lift them up, back, and down. The elbows go straight out to the side. They're not poking back like that. They're straight out to the side. But now those pinky fingers move that dorsal spine in. Roll the tops of the thighs in, pubic plate up. Inhale into the chest. Can you roll the upper arms out more? And then from your elbows, push so you get the whole palm, the base of the palm pushing, pushing together as the fingers extend upward. Okay, you can release. Take your mat, the thin edge of your mat to the wall again. We're going to do Parshvottanasana with the back heel at the wall. Okay. So first, we're going to take Paschimottanasana again. So fly your arms up, try to crawl them higher, higher, higher. And oh yes, you can get much higher now. So those pinky fingers are up high. We'll take the left heel to the wall, right leg forward. Roll the left inner knee back towards the wall. The outer left hip comes forward. And then you can see your right ankle. Pull up the right ankle. The knee lifts. Now tuck that, lift the pubic plate up as much as you can. Push the root of the left thigh back and left hip forward. Pubic plate up. Lift up, 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 up. We're not going forward. We're just going over. Over the pinky fingers. Yes, you can look down your nose. The back of the neck stays long, but the head goes back. Shoulders down. Shoulders down. Push that left thigh back. Inhale, go higher. And then take your head back, Connie. You can go back more. There, let it go now. There, but don't crash it. Okay, inhale, come up. Keep your hands where they are. Parallel your feet. Step your feet together. And then release your hands. Okay. We'll get ready for the other side. So this neck thing is, I want to show, we don't do that. It's, you look towards the tip of the nose to keep that back of the neck long, and then keeping that length, then you can look back, but not like this. Okay, so we're not crunching, especially as we get older. We don't want to do that to our necks. Okay, other side. Let's go for Paschimottanasana first. Yes. Right heel to the wall, left leg forward. Roll the right inner knee back towards the wall. And then as you exhale, let that right outer hip keep coming forward. Keep coming forward. Yes. The left ankle, lift from the left ankle, lift up the whole left leg, knee, thigh, pubic plate up. Pubic plate up, that separation of the legs. And now keep going. Inhale, inflate, go up with the chest. And you can press the pinky fingers in to move that dorsal in as your upper back goes up and over. Push the root of the right thigh back. But keep moving that outer right hip forward, right ribs forward. And what's the condition of your neck? Shoulders down. Are you throwing, crashing your head back? Rachel, I think you can get more length in the back of your neck. There, do it from there, shoulders down. And then see if you can keep that length in your neck. Better, better. Okay. All right, inhale, come on up. Parallel your feet, keep your hands where they are, and step your feet together. Okay, good, Kathy, I saw you. Always an alternative for Paschimottanasana is to hold the wrists or the elbows. Okay, let's come away from the wall for Virabhadrasana 1. Starting in the center. And we step or jump your feet wide. Roll the arms to face up, palms up. Shoulder blades, push them into the back so the dorsal is in. So what happens to the pelvis when you do this? Yes, is it the buttock going back? Lift up the pubic plate. Sides of the abdomen go back, but the chest is up. So keep rolling those arms. Can you make your palms face the wall behind you? Keep rotating the upper arms out, out, out without letting the lower back puff forward. Sides of the navel back. Let the lift come from the chest. And then inhale, take the arms up so they're behind the ears. Go up, go higher, higher, higher with the arms side waist. Lift the pubic plate. Press the roots of the thighs back. And now keep all that height, like you're hanging on to ceiling ropes. In Pune, they have ropes that hang from the ceiling. So imagine lifting up, grabbing onto ceiling ropes, and then turn to face your, right leg. Ceiling ropes, straight up. Straight up. So when I bend, the torso goes straight up. I'm not going forward. The buttocks isn't flying back. Oh, let that, yes. Bigger stance, Rachel, more distance between your feet. Take your left foot back further. Better to do the back leg. Yeah. And then exhale, go down. Can that right side of the tailbone stay in forward? Going straight up. Now look up. Ceiling ropes, good. You can join your palms if your arms are straight. Then as if you had ceiling ropes to bring you out. Inhale, lift up with the elbows to straighten the right leg. Inhale, come up. Parallel your feet. Take your hands to your hips. Adjust your feet so they're equal distance to the back of your mat. Okay, Connie wants to bring her feet together. Everyone bring your feet together. You can rest. Feet together. Tadasana, roll the shoulders back, extend the backs of the arms. Yeah. Can you find that sense of rolling the top thigh in, pubic plate extracting upward? Yes. Chest lifting, dorsal in, sides of the navel back, throat soft. That's it, Rachel. Step or jump your feet wide. Arms to the side. Outer edges of the feet press down. And then from the root of the arm, roll the whole arm out. It's not an easy thing. Push the shoulder blades onto the back. Can you keep rotating the arm so your palms face the wall behind you? Yes. Yes. And when you did that, did your lower back come forward? So roll the tops of the thighs in, pubic plate up, sides of the navel back, and lift up the chest. Now take the arms up, ceiling ropes, elbows locked. Imagine you're hanging onto those ceiling ropes, taking you higher, higher, higher. Don't lose that height as you turn to face your left leg. Like Parsvottanasana, that right inner knee goes back, right inner thigh goes back, right hip forward, reach up, hang up straight up with the ceiling ropes, pubic plate up. Exhale, keep that length of the side waist as you bend into your left knee, Virabhadrasana 1. Straight up, don't crash the abdomen, up. Exhale, let that left buttock go towards the back of your left knee. Rotate that right hip forward, right ribs forward, arms up. Come on, ceiling ropes, go up, 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 up. Eyes up, arms back. That's it, Rachel, back. There you go. Everyone can bend one more inch. Good. Nice. Okay, ceiling ropes lift you up. Lift up with the arms. Straighten the front leg. Parallel your feet. And step or jump your feet together. Okay. All right. We're going to come down. Sorry, David. We're gonna let's see. Do you all have I have a height. I have my Viparita Karate box, some little height to take the foot higher. You could stack maybe a couple blocks at the wall. A chair is okay. It's a little bit high. For the front leg for Virabhadrasana 1. It'll be a bench stool. If you have blocks, do 2 blocks. Make sure they're stable. There you go. And you're going to go in and out of Virabhadrasana 1. You can hook your thumbs, arms up, and bend and straighten a few times. Roll I have my right leg forward. Roll the left inner knee back. Those ceiling ropes going up, up, up. Bend and straighten, outer left heel down. That's it. arch of the foot would be on your support. That's it. So walk your left foot back more, Connie. Further away. And let's see. Yeah. Okay, and then when you've done 6 times, bending and straightening, left back leg straight. Yeah, good. Then switch your legs. Mm. Okay, 6 times this side. Yes, good. Roll the back leg hip forward. Okay. All right, and then you can come out when you're done. And we're going to do Urdhva Mukha Svanasana with our hands up onto that support. So if you have blocks at the wall, you might you might come away from the wall or whatever you have. Just have your hands on support, the toes tucked under, walk the hips in and come into Urdhva Mukha. You can use the side of the chair, but it's a little high. So, oh, okay, good. That's it. Come on me. Good. Yeah. Okay. All right. Come down onto your knees. Kathy, move those bricks onto your mat so they're right under your shoulders. And take them. Yeah. Now, your hips have to be close to your wrists. If your hips are way back away from your wrists, you're going to hurt your lower back. So everyone come down onto your knees and crawl your knees in closer to your wrists. Everybody, crawl them in. And now take your hips so they almost touch the backs of your wrists. Go on, buttock down. That extracting of the pubic plate, lift it up here. Lift it up, 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 up. Shoulder, bend your elbows slightly. Press the shoulder heads back. And now you have the tops of the toes down, toenails down. And now lift your knees, lift the inner knees. That's so much better, Kathy. This is better for your back. Pubic plate up, inner knees up. Better, Rachel? Yes. And set your knees down and rest, and you'll do it again. So let me warn you, Kathy, don't go into classes and do this pose like I bad for your back. Has to come in. So there's a separation. This center buttock has to push forward, and you're trying to make almost like an L shape. So if your hips are way back, there's a lot of load on your back. Not good. Let's try it again. So walk your knees in as close as you can, and you'll go for straightening your knees off the floor. There, that's it. Even closer, Kathy, even closer. It's good to have a blanket under your toes so they slide. Oh, good. Nice, David. Okay. David, you stay there. Everybody else come down. See, look how nice. See, his torso straight up like he was holding on to ceiling rope straight up. So sometimes more height under the hands works. That's very nice. Okay, you can come out and try one more time. You can take a rest, David. It's nice. Hips have to come in close, close, close. The center buttock firms in, the pubic plate lifts, and then the inner thighs, inner knees up. Come on, inner knees up. Yes. Shoulders back. All right. Now come down onto your knees, and we're going to set up for Paryankasana, so we need a blanket and a brick, a tall brick. I'm getting myself back on there. My cursor disappeared. There it is. Okay. So put down a blanket for your shins for comfort. And we sit in Virasana. And we need a tall brick. Well, try to sit in between the heels. If not, you'll sit up on a little bit of a height. We'll see. Okay, this brick is the highest height, but it's going horizontal. I'm going to come back, put that right on the rib below my shoulder blades. And then I'm going to take my arms to the side. This helps me to lift up. So as I set my back down, I'm not rounding into it. I'm lifting up and over it. And then I'm going to lift my hips. So my head goes lower. You can take my arms overhead, hips up. I'm going to keep my elbows where they are and then set the hips back down. Come up, use my hands and look up and come forward. Okay? So if you're sitting on a height on your buttock, that means you have to take whatever you have here higher. So you might use 2 bolsters instead of a brick. If there's height underneath your buttock, you can show. Okay. Yes, so where that brick hits, it's on the bottom of the shoulder blade and the rib just below it, towards the hips. And when you go into it, don't round your back into it. You have to take your hands to the side, lift up, and then set yourself onto it. That's it, Rachel. It can go a little lower down your back, Rachel. It's a little too high. Yeah, that will work. Okay, and once your head goes back, no support for your head, Kathy. Get rid of that. Your head goes back. Lift your buttock up. Take your arms overhead. Buttock up off the floor, so your head goes back more. Unless you have an injury, Kathy, or it's tightness, then you can use that, but otherwise, none. And then if you've lifted your buttock, arms went back more, and then you can take your hips down. Hold on to your elbows, Connie. Yes, good. Okay. We're going to come up, so take your hands next on the floor. Use your hands to lift yourself up. Back ribs push you up, head, eyes up as you come up. And let's come forward onto all fours. You stretch your legs, cross your ankles behind you, and then stretch your legs out. Padmasana. Take your legs in a V. Right, roll the right knee out. Try to take the right foot on top of the thigh. If you need to do Ardha Padmasana with the left foot underneath the knee, do that. Otherwise, both feet on top. You have that brick again behind your back. So actually, we're not going to use the brick. But when you come back, We already did this. Let the knees come up, push your buttock away, and we'll try this again, hanging on to the feet and letting the knees go down. And then extending the arms overhead. Oh, be away from the wall. Look a little different when you're starting seated. Yeah. Now, yes, good. From here in light on yoga, Mr. Iyengar comes into Matsyasana from here, from this position. So can you put your hands like Urdhva Dhanurasana next to your ears? Yeah, that's it. And then lift your upper back off the floor and place the crown of your head on the floor. You're arching, just like you did in Paryankasana before. Go on, lift up your chest, crown of the head down. Yes, that's it, David. And if don't hang on to your elbows unless your forearms are on the floor. Keep your arms like Urdhva Dhanurasana, so you can yes, keep lifting your upper back higher off the floor, inner knees down. You can see on the screen David's doing that. And then yes, you can lift your head, extend your back out, and then let's release the legs, take the knees to the side. Roll to your side, come back up to sit, and we'll try the other side. Left leg on top this time. Grab under the foot to place it, not on top. You can lie back once you have either your Padmasana or Ardha half Padmasana. Yeah. Hold the feet either way. So right hand, left hand, go, yes. And scooch the buttock away. You go on your back, scooch the buttock away. And then you can hang onto the feet again, extend your knees forward and down. Let's see if this is better. Yes, and then go for the Urdhva Dhanurasana, hands, palms flat. You lift up your upper back and try to get the crown of the head down, the top of the head, where you do Shirshasana. That's it, Kathy, keep going. Like that brick was in your back, we felt that. Let that part of your back go up. Connie, try. Take your hands by your ears and place them flat and lift your upper back. It's okay, your feet slip. Coil, there. Lift up your back because then it'll make the knees go down. There you go. And then you can release, set the back of your head down, and take the knees further out to the side, side to release the legs. And you're going to roll over to your side and do downward facing dog. Find that length. Upper back in. Is it different this down dog? You have the imprint of the brick in your upper back. Can you exhale, move it in? Oh, much better. This affects the heart, affects the lungs, affects our posture greatly. Open armpits equal happiness. Closed armpits, depression. We want our armpits open. So press those shoulder blades into the back. Can you get more openness in the armpit? This is better. Okay, let's set up for a shoulder stand. I know we only have a few minutes left, but we'll do halasana, concentrating halasana. So set up your shoulders like you would for shoulder stand. 3, 4 blankets. Bolster for your buttock. David, better not to have your head on your mat. So take your, yeah, you can get a kitchen towel or something for the back of your head if you don't want, oh, there you go. See, if you don't want it on the hardwood floor. But you want to be able to have your head slide so the back of the neck gets long, not stuck on the mat. And when you're ready, you can go into halasana. Yeah. Just be in halasana. Interlock your hands behind you. Roll the shoulders under. Again, getting onto the top of the shoulder bones. Switch the interlock of your hands. Rachel, push that chair away, grab onto the legs and push it further away. The arm straight there. That's the right distance. There, now go over. It helps, Rachel, you can put another bolster on top of the one for your hips if you have, or a blanket, so there's a little more height underneath your hips. It helps to get over. Okay, you can take your hands onto your back, scoop up your back, so you have a straight line from your shoulders to your hips, and you can go into Sarvangasana. One, two, three, swing. There you go. Separate your legs if you're in Sarvangasana. Rotate the tops of the thighs in. Buttock forward. Can you walk your hands further down your back towards your shoulders and flatten your hands onto your back? The thumb is to the outside, fingers face each other. Elbows lengthening back, shoulders, back of the shoulder to the elbow lengthening. Go ahead and go up, Rachel. You're in a good position. Thighs back, buttock forward. Exhale, back of the neck softens, lengthens, so the throat, the pit of the throat descends. So can you find that? Each exhalation, that pit in the throat, let it dissolve with your exhalation. The eyes soften as they look up towards your chest. Keep walking your hands down your back more, Kathy. Scoop up your back flesh, buttock in. Now you need to take your legs back, away from the head side. There, buttocks in, better. Can you take your elbows closer to each other, Kathy? Walk them in. There. Next time, belt. Well, I know we didn't have a lot of time, but a belt would be good. Next time. From the center of the collarbones, can you spread the collarbones? That goes around the outer shoulders, back to the outer elbows, lengthening away. Okay, come into halasana. You can do both legs, one leg at a time if you need a little more stability. And then Karna Padasana, bend your knees by your ears. You can just hang your toes on that chair, Rachel. The tops of your toes. Okay. Okay. Legs back out into halasana. Stretch your arms overhead towards the feet side, palms up. Keep lengthening your arms back and back and back, and slowly roll down. Even bend the knees. Head stays back, look back. And then today, we're gonna just be there with your head back for a moment. Don't slide either way yet. Throat open, soft. And then today we're gonna move towards the feet side. So slide your head up onto the blankets, the buttock comes to the floor past the bolster. And flip over that top blanket so you have a little height above your head. The top blanket, just flip it over one. And you can either, depending on your space, be in Baddha Konasana or legs straight. So Rachel, you should have kept that bolster underneath your back. And just the buttocks on the floor. So it's like a Supta Baddha Konasana. The buttocks is on the floor. There you go. So there is a dance between santosha, this contentment from the niyamas. But sometimes if we focus only on contentment, there can be a sense of complacency. So combined with the other niyama, just the next one is tapas, that burning enthusiasm. Those two together, santosha, contentment, but not becoming complacent, burning enthusiasm. That's one description, there's many. They kind of balance each other. All right. This is done. You can bring your knees together and roll to your right side. And coming on up to sit when you're ready. Thank you very much. Namaste. Thank you.